Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cultist Simulator, the Mariner mod. It's been a while, hasn't it? We're back in this game. I kind of want to click on this bar. Hang on, let's open a web page. Cool. I'll look at it after. So it's been a while. I have some news. Bit of a good news. We're back in. We're returning to this game. I've not abandoned it, despite binging a good 30+ hours of Book of Hours. I'm gonna alternate between the two. Having said that, alternating between the two, I recorded a half hour of this. It was a lovely half hour. We finished the Sunken City adventure and were on our way back to London, and I felt very, very happy with that recording session, only to discover that I wasn't recording the video because I switched OBS to look for Book of Hours application, so it's just a black screen. Yeah, I'm you'd think that just recording a video is quite easy, but there's a surprising number of ways to screw up doing that. So basically, I managed to find an old save of like a backup. This is the oldest backup I could get of where we were. I think the only difference between the end of last episode and the start of this is that let's see, what do we have on the board? We didn't have the blubber thing. Hang on now, I'll get to that in a bit. These two things, Wall's Edge and the blubber thing. And we did have the door slivers on the board here, though I went ahead and threw some people into this to solve it, apparently. So that is effectively what you've missed between the previous episode and the earliest, the oldest backup I have of this. So I can't go back any further. Sorry about that. The blubber thing and the Wall's Edge are things we explored. We explored the broken lock and found them. I will read them in a bit. As in now. The blubber thing. A mound lies at the edge of town. It resembles a whale, if not for the crying. It resembles a stillborn, if not for the mottled beard. It resembles a caterpillar, but it will never take its final form. And yeah, you see it has a song challenge and an explorable challenge. Wall's Edge, like sheets of onyx, like a diaphanous mirror, like an inviting death. Here, so close to the edge, the sound of the water roars strong enough to cover movement. Conversation, thought. Its emptiness calls to mine and echoes within my lack heart. Cool. That one is a navigable thing. Location, sure. And yeah, we are currently exploring the door slivers. We have to say, let's just get into it. So I know roughly what happens with these, just because I already kind of explored them. However, I've forgotten which aspects we need for them, so there's that at least. Speaking of, what do we need for this? Heart or edge? Well, we have heart in there, so we're good. What is this? If I can collect some of the wood splinters, I could put their powers to use, but to touch them is to know pain. We must endure its admonitions in the laborious process of collecting them. Oh good, I am reading terribly, or speaking terribly. We can't really throw anything else into there at this time. I don't think these have, yeah. He'll be fine. Maybe. That's the thing, we succeeded pretty much all of our challenge last time, so now I have the feeling we're just gonna fail all of them. What the hell is that? Concealed curse. Speaking of, I guess we found a curse. Is that from this? Did that spawn out of this, I wonder? Yeah, we could not bear it. We crumpled to the floor like discarded poetry. As our fingers and eyes were opened and our insides flooded forth, we stained the seafloor with our liquids, but it can never be stained worse than this. Balls. We succeeded at that last time, which is a bit annoying. I'm gonna retry that. And this here curse is gonna be a bit annoying, I think. That might take something from us, something we care about. The blubber thing, I think we need to soothe the blubber thing, which I think needs a heart, I would assume. And I don't know what else we could use. Maybe moth. Meanwhile, the wall's edge. We do want to explore this, so there is no need to go here. My objective is the city, not the sea, but I have felt a presence beyond these walls, one that has haunted me from below for all my life. If I approach, I do so only for myself and at great risk. So I think maybe winter will help us here. If not, throw that guy in. We are committing quite a few of our good people to what we might need for a defense. Again, we can't really throw in anything to help, sadly. Speaking of, well, we have some fairly strong winter. Since we put all our the stirring of leaves tell me the opinion of the wind. Of course, the wind is a notorious liar. We may yet succeed. I could use the uniting heart or mystifying moth. Well, this is all the moth we can muster, I think. So good luck with that. We're playing a bit risky here. Might be foolish, but hey, look, we have door slivers. In an inner pocket, we now carry a collection of ancient, sea-soaked wood underneath my clothing. My skin is beginning to ache. I expect to have been opened before sunrise. Splinters of a great gate, broken in betrayal, sanctified in mercy. Moth or winter, neither of these people can help right now. But we have door slivers, which, from my understanding, is just similar. How would you call this? Loot from an adventure. Depending on what happens here, I might soothe the blubber thing. A promise. If I cast my mind out and bare my soul to my surroundings, I could contact the conscience which resides here. I could use the uniting heart or the mystifying moth. The best way to perceive it is to close my eyes. His movements cause a ripple that leaves an ache in my bone. To my query, his answer is simple. Yes, the one who isn't here is. The one who isn't here is. And we got the Siren Song of the Depths and an Experience of Dread. Where do they go, those who take that final step and disappear out on the frigid sea? Logic may say that they would end washed up on a foreign shore, but sailor wisdom tells us they go nowhere. This mystery can be further explored outside of the North Sea. So I like the addition of that to the mystery can further be explored outside of the North Sea, just to tell people to stop loitering around down here if they have nothing else to do. We still have this, which is interesting. I don't know what we can do there again. We've already found the Siren Song of the Depths. But, yeah. Meanwhile, we could throw something else in here. I might throw him in, just in case it grabs our song. And here, we probably want Heart to commune with the creature. I don't know what else we'd have to offer. I probably should have thrown someone else in just in case, but I'm fairly I can also fast forward, fairly confident in it. Settle the flock. Great quiet falls. I think we've read this before already. Yeah, but the birds watch. The dominance of Grail or the venom of Nock. Okay. So with Grail we can throw in this person, and that should give us 10. Meanwhile over here we might as well keep exploring. Despite having done all of this before, I've managed to forget most of the stuff to not feel confident about what I've already done. Orphean Victory. The thing closes its lids, but its eyes bulge so far they cannot fully close. Still, it seems contented. Its wretched face seems more human now, old, lonely, regretful. Old Mother Anguish. Nations rose and empires sank. Still old Mother Anguish returned to the home she condemned. Stricken with a trifold grief for a trifold death, she wears all the scars that time and sadness can leave a woman with. Her eyes no cruelty, but her hands no mercy. So now we have the person to talk to. I realised we could have explored the blubber thing, but instead we challenged it with a sing verb. I'm not sure if that would lead to the same. I wonder if that possibly would lead like a different route to the same Old Mother Anguish card, and then it's just a matter of different challenges you encounter, like different challenge you have to overcome to get there. I would assume. I want to know what else happens if we go in here. What is it again? It goes in there. It was Moth, right? Moth or Edge, I believe. I don't know. Best not to go there. We can talk to her. We can see what else happens from the explore verb first. And nothing. So this is the last thing we have to cover here. Do I wish to ask the Old Mother after a treasure I have found? I never tried these, but I assume they don't do anything. It's just it wants some sort of relevant help, which is these things. So, last time we did this, a stone statue showing a crowned man behind a robed woman, her hair entangled in his beard. Is he sheltering her or keeping her trapped? Or could her fate have been direr still? A piece of the story of Carice. So I might go with that again, but I also might go with these. A metallic knot made of two triskelions entwining. Tin, silver, gold, and some metal that seems more exotic still. A symbol of an upcoming union, or tribune paid to a rising power. I'm curious, so let's do something different. What do we get from this? Her skin is like folded paper, but her fingers are strong. This once meant the world to me. My love, my love, my love, my love from beyond the sea. In ages past I've wondered if it was always them, and not just that final night. It hardly matters now. She hands the token back. Acid-etched fingerprints mar the wound bands. Etched love links. Okay. So can we talk about one last subject? One more question I can ask. Okay, so last time we went with Icon, a royal pair, but it seems... So you see here, second topic, it wants a song, so we can't talk about either of these, which is interesting. So we can only ask about and therefore retrieve only one of these. These two are still local. We spoke about this one. I don't fully remember what was said. I guess there's also only dust. I'm not sure if that counts, if that's valuable, or if it's just a nothing item. Probably is something. One more question to ask. We want to talk about a song of some kind. So I went with this last time. You wish to know about the lessons that arise from wounds. So it does update that. It doesn't for all of them, as you can see. For Edge, you wish to know about righteous retribution. And I think the others are nothing. I'll double check just to be sure, but we can effectively decide whether we want to ask after mercy or retribution. Or sorry, justice. I think I'm gonna go with mercy again, because I like Knock more than I like Edge, as shown by the fact we only have one person with Edge here. Spectre of Cadiz. Approach this challenge with Winter or Lantern. Well, we have this fella, so he'll do. Yeah. Okay. You wish to know about the lessons that arise from wounds. She opens the path to grant access for this vigil, though it is I who... She opens the path to grant access for this vigil, though it is I who decided not to pass the gates into the city again. I have no need. I travel not to remember what is lost, but what arises after. Compassion, understanding, mercy. This is not a painless path, but it is mine. And an experience of splendor. Put those together. A dismissal. This tale is done now. Take it for your mistress, but know that the town may not appreciate the theft. They have so little left. She points a finger, crooked like a viper's fang. Before my head is turned, starlight dissolves in... She dissolves into starlight. Okay. Well, I think that's all we have to do here. We have nothing else from this. This shouldn't be on the board. It should have been taken out when we got this item. And this, I don't think we get anything extra there. Maybe we do. If I was more curious and not afraid of the ocean, Yeah, see, there they go. That would have gone with it. I might have explored it some more. Without anguish, memory holds no power over reality. I can see the walls start slipping. The moon is poised to move. This intermezzo is close to an end. I must retreat to the world above soon. Thanks for that. As this world is slipping away again, its king roars in challenge. It cannot abide losing everything, not again. The blubber thing thrashes and turns and threatens our way forward with its mess. Approach this challenge with moth or grail. Conman, deploy. Catharsis. As this world is slipping away again, its king roars in challenge. Yep, we already read that. The white dusted cobblestones are marred with our ramblings, and our way back is not hard to find. Our footsteps have attracted the spirits of the city, which flank our passage as the grim audience to an illicit parade. Approach this challenge with heart or winter. We will throw in this man. He has winter, he also has some grail and lantern. More aspects we have in the challenge the better, I reckon. If in case we have a third one, you'd think I'd remember, but I don't. Words granted. Yep, we've succeeded at that. You're a thing. Grail or hearts? I don't know if. The ascent. Above us, the light is shrinking. The tunnel collapses, and the moon flees our sight. Even now, the water is lapping at our feet, as the city is smothered again by a blanket of waves. Again, this is such a cool setting. I just want to say, the sunken city and like parting the sea to allow for this adventure into a dead city. And then the water lapping at your feet as you're, trying to climb a rope or something. I'm not sure if we can throw that in there or if we should just use it might be better if we throw someone in there with some edge. But yeah, I'm loving this adventure. Cool. Ageless sailor rights. The cook is keeping the bad things at bay. The curse is taking on through. I don't know how we can deal with the curse, honestly. We'll have to see. It might manifest. I think the only other curse we've encountered kind of... there goes everything local. Well, actually no, that stays. Hang on. Let's be reading this. From all sides, as we run. There we go. So we've read this. As we rise, the water chases. The tunnel becomes a waterfall, and crushing weight threatens us from all sides until the light above is needle thin and the roar is all-consuming. And then a sudden stillness as we emerge on the moon-kissed midnight sea. The crew re-emerged, far-eyed and exhausted. I stand at the helm as I feel a 100-legged shiver travel up my spine. 100-legged shiver. Centipede. As the pinpricks tap at the inside of my skull, a voice congratulates me. Moral found. Also, notice something. Our temptations, both of them, disappeared, and I now carry details of a story with me only known by the secret gods. There are more stories to find. I shall not be stayed. Dedication exemplum. So we've transformed our temptation into a dedication and abandoned our other temptation. I forget what it was. Something about Mr. Odysseus and dancing, maybe songs, music, and expressionism. I will seek out the places where myths are truer than facts. I will experience the lessons of the vagabond. Aspect. Here is the profound sadness felt by the definitive loss of a person or place, whether they existed in this history or not. And we have our kite back. Whew, that was an adventure, wasn't it? I think it would be a good time for us to quickly leave this place. Let's head to London. So why London? We have De Bellis Murorum, which is written in Latin. It's a story we'd like to learn. However, we probably need, I think Miss Morland would be able to translate that for us. Additionally, we have a metallic box, which I'm almost convinced is not Miss Morland, but we want to throw it away because it's just clogging up our inventory, and I have no idea who it's for. I should probably grab my cheat sheet, in fact. Making use of Notepad++. We have that. I don't know where the other one is. I'll find it when we need it. But yes, we are leaving. And we have the moon return to us. This curse, as I was kind of talking about but got distracted, the curse is maybe fine. Previously, a different curse we had, what's the word? Different curse we had kind of didn't really do anything. It sat there and stared at us angrily until it went away, which may have been due to it being a curse that threatens us while we're at sea. We were docked at the time and we spent the entire duration just kind of hanging out in one of the cities, or it might have just been not programmed in to do anything, so this may or may not screw us over. Spectre of Keris, why are you still attacking us? We've left this place. But sure. The city is empty, no person could have survived its fall, but as our movements leave... Yeah. Grand. We've already left that place. How is our sailing? There we go. Drunk mates, I think our winter will sort that out. 12 winter should definitely beat that challenge. Yep, smash every bottle and made the responsible pour over the deck for the shattered glass. And now everyone's tired, including myself. But we should have smooth sailing all the way to London, practicing with the crew. We are playing instruments and stuff, enjoying the crew's company, I guess. And here we are, safe back at London. Ignore the curse. At least I plan to ignore the curse. We have the sunken city, can just kind of go up with our vaults. The kite, London. We have some contentment, which I think we get from playing music with the boys. Yeah, crowd comes from London. And we have sailor stories. Grand. So, I think here is a good leaving off point for us. We have our officer is thinking about departing, we might try to keep him around. You know, with a bit of money, not too much, just a bit. If not, we will just have to hire a new officer, I guess. Anyway, for now, I think that we've also lost our experience of fascination. Interesting. Sure, whatever. For now, we'll leave off here, as I've already said. Next time, we will hopefully get Miss Morland to translate this book. We'll get rid of the package. We maybe will consider this new mystery we have. But other than that, we will try and see where our next step of the journey leads as we explore our dedication of Exemplum. Next time on the Cultist Simulator Baronomod. Till then, peace.